Here are 9 reasons why your training may not be achieving results. Number 1, the trainees aren't interested. Number 2, the training is at too high a level or too low a level. Number 3, the training is not structured properly. Number 4, the training is too fast or too slow. Number 5, the training is too long. Number 6, the training doesn't take into account short-term memory limits. Number 7, people just listen without actively taking it in. Number 8, the Ebbinghaus forgetting curve problem. And number 9, if the training doesn't change behavior, it's wasted. A new piece of information can be captured if our attention is open. If it links with our existing knowledge, it will be diverted towards short-term memory. If there is space available, it will be accepted in short-term memory. After a while in short-term memory, it may be transferred to long-term memory. Students are sometimes forced to go to training, but they don't think it's relevant to them, and so they don't pay attention. And because of that, the information is not being processed in their brain and they learn nothing. If the information is being given at too low a level, students will soon get bored and they'll turn off. If the material is at too high a level, then students have no way of connecting it to what they already know, and it means nothing to them. For example, if we think of the word keyboard, if you've never seen a computer or a typewriter previously, then you'll have no idea what that term means. You won't be able to connect it to something you already know, and therefore it means nothing to you. The trainer needs to show how the information is interconnected, how it all ties together. There has to be a structure for the information, otherwise it's just a group of random facts, and that becomes very difficult to learn. If the trainer is giving information too fast, the brain doesn't have time to process that information, and it doesn't even get into short-term memory. If the training lasts for several hours, then people get tired and just switch off. Research has shown that about 20 minutes is the limit for holding people's attention. If you want to learn something, you have to hold it in short-term memory for a while before it transfers to long-term memory. That usually takes a couple of hours. However, short-term memory can only hold 4 chunks of information at any one time. If there's a stream of information coming in, all it'll do is displace some of the items already in short-term memory. If trainees just sit and listen, they think they're learning something, but in fact they probably aren't, particularly if it's new information. Trainers need to challenge them so that they can process the information in their minds. Even if students learn something in a training course, they'll quickly forget it afterwards. You can see from the forgetting curve that they'll lose 60% of the information after the first hour, they'll lose 75% in 48 hours, and they'll have lost 85% of the information by the end of the month. If the students don't actively use the information to change their behavior after the course, then the information is lost and the course has been a waste of time. Training needs to be carefully designed, and that includes the structure, the content, the delivery, and the follow-up. The course designers need to consider how people actually learn. They must also be aware of all the mistakes we've just talked about. Thank you for watching. Hopefully it'll help your course design.